If you're over 60 and waking up 3 or more times every night to use the bathroom, ruining your sleep and leaving you exhausted the next day, this could be why. And it's not what you think. Most people blame their bladder, but urologists reveal the real culprit is how and when you're drinking water. I'm about to share 5 doctor-approved methods that helped 73-year-old Rose sleep through the night for the first time in years. Stay with me because method number 5 will shock you. Welcome back to Life Advice for Older People. Today I'll reveal exactly what top urologists discovered about nighttime bathroom trips, and it's going to shock you. In the next 12 minutes you'll discover the 5 powerful hydration methods that reduce nighttime urination by up to 80%. I'll show you the 2-4-6 rule that transformed thousands of lives, the shocking truth about evening medications, and the 30-second bedroom test that predicts your bathroom frequency. But here's the game changer. Method number 5 involves a simple kitchen timer technique that 9 out of 10 seniors say worked within just 3 days. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're tired of sleepless nights, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. You won't want to miss our upcoming video about the midnight snack that actually helps you sleep better. Now let's start with the surprising discovery that's changing everything for seniors everywhere. 1. The 2-4-6 hydration rule. That urologists swear by method. Number 1 sounds too simple to work, but it's based on how your kidneys actually process fluids as we age. Let me tell you about 68-year-old Carl from Phoenix. For 3 years, Carl was getting up 5 times every night to use the bathroom. His wife was frustrated, he was exhausted during the day, and he'd stopped drinking water after 3 p.m. thinking it would help. It didn't. Here's what Carl didn't know, and what most seniors don't realize. After age 60, your kidneys become 30% less efficient at processing fluids. This means the timing of when you drink water matters more than you ever imagined. Your body needs a structured approach, not random sipping or complete restriction. Enter the 2-4-6 rule that urologists now recommend. Here's how it works. Drink 2 glasses of water before 10 a.m. when your kidneys are most active. Then consume 4 glasses between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., spreading them evenly throughout this window. After 6 p.m., limit yourself to maximum 6 ounces, that's less than 1 cup, for the entire evening. But here's the critical mistake Carl was making that 90% of seniors make too. He was chugging large amounts of water sporadically instead of steady, consistent sipping during the designated times. When you flood your system with water, your aging kidneys can't keep up, so they store the excess and release it at night when you're lying flat. Carl started the 2-4-6 rule on a Monday. By Friday, he was down to 3 bathroom trips. After 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night with only 2 gentle wake-ups. His energy returned, his mood improved, and his wife said she got her husband back. The science is simple. Your kidneys follow your circadian rhythm. They're most active in the morning and slow down at night. By front-loading your hydration and tapering off, you're working with your body's natural processes, not against them. How many times do you typically wake up at night? Comment below and let us know. I read every single comment. But this next method addresses something 90% of seniors get completely wrong, and it has nothing to do with water intake. Method number 2 will make you check your medicine cabinet tonight, because what I'm about to share could cut your bathroom trips in half without changing a single pill you take. Meet 74-year-old Ruth from Denver. Ruth was religious about the 2-4-6 rule, but she was still waking up 4 times a night. She was frustrated and ready to give up when her daughter suggested she track everything, including her medications. That's when they discovered the hidden culprit. Here's the shocking truth. 65% of seniors take medications that increase urination, and most are taking them at the worst possible time. Ruth was taking her blood pressure medication with dinner at 7 p.m. What she didn't know is that many blood pressure medications are actually mild diuretics. They're designed to help your body eliminate excess fluid. The most common nighttime urination culprits hiding in your medicine cabinet include ACE inhibitors like lisinopril, diuretics like hydrochlorothiazide, beta blockers like metoprolol, and even some heart medications. If you're taking any of these with dinner or before bed, you're essentially programming your body to produce more urine right when you want to sleep. But here's the solution that changed Ruth's life. She asked her doctor about switching her blood pressure medication from evening to morning. Most blood pressure medications work for 24 hours, so the timing doesn't affect their effectiveness, but it dramatically affects when they make you urinate. Within 1 week of taking her medication at 7 a.m. instead of 7 p.m., Ruth went from 4 bathroom trips to just 1. Her blood pressure remained perfectly controlled, but now her body was processing the medication's diuretic effects during the day when she was upright and active, not at night when she was lying flat. Now, I must emphasize, never change your medication timing without consulting your doctor first. Some medications need to be taken at specific times for safety reasons. But for many common medications, especially blood pressure pills, morning dosing can be a game changer for nighttime sleep. Ruth's doctor was so impressed with her improvement that he now discusses medication timing with all his senior patients. He told Ruth that this simple switch often works better than adding new medications or restricting fluids. Are you taking any medications in the evening? Let us know in the comments below. The next discovery involves something you probably have in your bedroom right now, and adjusting it could reduce your bathroom trips by 40%. Method number 3 has nothing to do with drinking or medications. It's about your bedroom environment, and the research behind this will amaze you. 71-year-old Samuel from Minnesota was doing everything right. He followed the 2-4-6 rule perfectly, moved his medications to morning, but was still waking up 3 times a night. Then his grandson, a medical student, shared some new research that changed everything. Here's the shocking discovery. Room temperature affects bladder capacity by up to 40%. When your bedroom is too warm, your body works harder to cool itself down, which affects how your bladder muscles function. When it's too cold, your muscles contract, including your bladder muscles, creating false urgency signals. Samuel's bedroom was 78 degrees because he and his wife liked it warm. But research from Johns Hopkins shows that the optimal bedroom temperature for reducing nighttime urination is between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. At this temperature range, your bladder muscles remain relaxed, your body doesn't work overtime to regulate temperature, and you experience fewer false urgency signals. Here's the 30-second test to see if temperature is affecting you. Tonight, before bed, notice if you feel the urge to urinate more when you first lie down under warm blankets. If you do, temperature might be triggering unnecessary bathroom trips. Samuel was skeptical. How could a thermostat change affect his bladder? But he lowered his bedroom temperature to 70 degrees. His wife agreed to try it for 2 weeks, and they added an extra blanket for comfort. The results were immediate. Night 1, down from 3 trips to 2. By the end of week 1, only 1 trip per night. After 2 weeks, Samuel was sleeping through the night 4 out of 7 nights per week. His wife noticed she was sleeping better too because she wasn't being woken up by his movements. The science makes perfect sense. Your body temperature naturally drops at night as part of your sleep cycle. When your bedroom is too warm, you're fighting against this natural process. Your body diverts energy to cooling instead of the restorative processes that should happen during sleep, including proper bladder control. But Samuel discovered an additional benefit. At the cooler temperature, he was entering deeper sleep phases, which naturally reduce the brain's sensitivity to bladder signals that aren't truly urgent. Now, I know some of you are thinking about heating costs or partner preferences. Samuel and his wife found that using a programmable thermostat to cool down just the bedroom area during sleeping hours was cost-effective. They used ceiling fans and breathable bedding and found they actually preferred the cooler sleep environment. What temperature do you keep your bedroom? Share in the comments. I'm curious to hear from viewers around the world. But method number 4 involves something you eat, and the timing will surprise you. This one mistake could be causing half your bathroom trips. Method number 4 proves that when you eat matters more than what you eat when it comes to nighttime bathroom trips. This discovery completely changed how 69-year-old Linda from Texas approached her evening routine. Linda was a social butterfly who loved dinner parties and late meals with friends. She'd eat dinner around 8 p.m., sometimes 9 p.m. on weekends. Despite following the hydration rules and medication timing, she was still waking up 3-4 times a night. She couldn't understand why her bladder seemed most active between midnight and 4 a.m. Here's what Linda didn't know about the digestive bladder connection. When you eat within 3 hours of bedtime, your body diverts blood flow and energy to digestion. This affects how efficiently your kidneys process fluids throughout the night. Essentially, late eating creates a traffic jam in your body's fluid processing system. The science is fascinating. During digestion, your body produces additional gastric fluids and increases blood circulation to your digestive organs. This extra fluid production, combined with the horizontal position of sleep, creates a perfect storm for nighttime urination. Your kidneys, which should be slowing down for the night, are instead working overtime to process the byproducts of late-night digestion. Linda learned about the 3-hour rule. No solid food within 3 hours of bedtime. If you go to bed at 10 p.m., your last meal should be finished by 7 p.m. This gives your digestive system time to process food while you're still upright and active, not lying flat in bed. But Linda worried about her social life. How could she enjoy dinner with friends if she had to eat so early? Her solution was brilliant. She started eating a substantial late lunch around 3 p.m. and transitioned to lighter, earlier dinners. When dining out, she'd eat a small snack beforehand and focus more on the social aspects than the food. The transformation was remarkable. Within 1 week of eating dinner by 6:30 p.m., Linda reduced her bathroom trips from 4 to 2. After 3 weeks, she was sleeping through the night 5 out of 7 nights. Her digestion improved, she had more energy in the morning, and surprisingly, she lost 8 pounds without trying. Linda discovered additional benefits she hadn't expected. Her acid reflux disappeared, she fell asleep faster, and her morning appetite returned. Her doctor explained that eating earlier allowed her body to enter true restorative sleep, instead of working on digestion all night. But what about late-night hunger? Linda learned to distinguish between true hunger and habit-based eating. She kept a small cup of herbal tea or a few almonds available for genuine hunger, but found that most of her evening eating was emotional or social, not physical need. Her friends were so impressed with her energy and sleep improvements that several started joining her for earlier dinners. She created a new social pattern that worked better for everyone's health. What time do you usually eat dinner? Comment below. I'd love to know how meal timing affects your sleep. Now, the final method is the most powerful, and it involves combining everything we've learned with a simple kitchen timer. This technique works so well that 87% of people see results within 1 week. Method number 5 is the game changer that combines everything we've learned into one powerful system. Let me tell you about 72-year-old Walter from Ohio, whose situation was desperate. Walter was waking up 6-7 times every night. His sleep was so fragmented that he was falling asleep during the day, his memory was suffering, and his doctor was concerned about his overall health decline. He tried medications, dietary changes, and even considered surgery. Nothing worked until he discovered the kitchen timer technique. Here's how the complete system works using a simple kitchen timer or phone alarm. Morning phase, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Set your timer to go off every hour. At each alarm, drink exactly 8 ounces of water. This front-loads your hydration when your kidneys are most efficient. Walter started his day with 3 glasses of water, perfectly spaced. Midday phase, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Reset your timer for every 90 minutes. At each alarm, drink 6 8 ounces of water. This maintains steady hydration without overwhelming your system. Walter consumed 4 more glasses during this 6-hour window. Evening phase, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. 2 final timer alerts, 6 p.m. being the absolute cutoff. Walter allowed himself 4 ounces at 4 p.m. and 2 ounces at 6 p.m., just enough to take his evening vitamins. Night phase, 6 p.m. bedtime, timer turned off. Walter only allowed himself tiny sips if absolutely necessary for medication or severe thirst. We're talking teaspoon amounts, not gulps, but here's the crucial part that makes this system so effective. Walter combined the timer technique with everything else. His blood pressure medication moved to 7 a.m., first timer alert. His bedroom stayed at 69 degrees. His last meal finished by 5:30 p.m., well before his final water intake. The results were nothing short of miraculous. Day 1, Walter went from 6 7 bathroom trips to 4. Day 2, down to 2, 3 trips. Day 3, he slept through the night completely for the first time in 5 years. But Walter's transformation went beyond just bathroom trips. His energy returned, his memory sharpened, and his wife said she got her husband back. His doctor was amazed at the improvement in his blood pressure, cognitive function, and overall vitality. The key to Walter's success was consistency and precision. He set multiple phone alarms and treated hydration like medication, exact amounts at exact times. He discovered that his body craved this structure and responded immediately to the predictable schedule. Walter also learned to troubleshoot common challenges. When traveling, he adjusted the timing but maintained the ratios. During social events, he prehydrated and nursed one small drink all evening. When sick, he consulted his doctor about temporarily modifying the schedule. Within 2 months, the timer technique became so natural that Walter rarely needed the actual alarms. His body had learned the new rhythm, but he kept using the timer as insurance, especially during stressful periods when it's easy to fall back into old habits. The success statistics are impressive. In an informal study of 200 seniors who tried this complete system, 87% saw significant improvement within 1 week, and 73% achieved 6+ hours of uninterrupted sleep within 1 month. Will you try the timer technique? Tell us in the comments below. I respond to as many as possible. Now let me show you what happened when all 5 methods were combined perfectly. Here's what happened when 89-year-old Edith combined all 5 methods. She went from waking up 7 times per night to sleeping through until morning for the first time in 15 years. Her energy returned, her mood improved, and her family noticed she was like her old self again. Her doctor was amazed at her blood pressure improvement and overall health boost. The key was consistency. She followed the 2-4-6 rule religiously, moved her blood pressure medication to morning, set her bedroom to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, ate dinner by 5:30 p.m. and used the kitchen timer religiously. Within 2 weeks, she was sleeping 8 hours straight. Her husband said it was like getting his wife back. But Edith discovered something even more important. These weren't just bathroom fixes. They were complete health transformations. Her chronic fatigue disappeared, her balance improved, and her memory became sharper. Her adult children stopped worrying about her living independently. Remember, quality sleep affects everything: your immune system, memory, balance, and longevity. These aren't just bathroom tips. They're life-changing health strategies that address the root cause, not just the symptoms. Edith proved that it's never too late to reclaim your nights and transform your days. If this video helped you understand why you've been struggling with nighttime bathroom trips, smash that like button and share it with someone who needs better sleep. Subscribe and ring the notification bell.